Good morning, people. How are we doing? Down in Holland on Sea at the moment, and I'm about to have a little ride down past Clacton up towards Jaywick along the seafront. Lovely sort of cloudy day. It's not actually that cold as normal, but it's alright. So without further ado, let's jump on the bike and go for a ride. Alright, beach huts to the left, bushes to the right. Here I am, stuck on the bike with you. So this is Holland on Sea. Lovely beaches down here. I don't know if you can see them because I'll go a bit closer to the wall. Hopefully you get a view of them. Let's move over. This is a cycle path as well as like a walkway. Change the setting on the bike, that's better. So yeah. Hopefully the sound's coming out alright. I've got like a video, like a cordless mic with a wind muffler just tucked under my coat, so should drown out most of the wind noise. Right. Quite busy down here today though. People out jogging. I know him from somewhere. Can't think where. Might be like the pub right down the Weatherspoons. Yeah, it's a lovely morning. It's about 12 degrees today, so it's not actually that cold. Here we go. Yeah. Make you laugh about some people, that greatly wide pavement, they take the whole path up. Just totally clueless. Like I said, taking a photo for reservoir dogs, mimicking the style of walking in a lane. There's not that much to see along here, just pretty bland. See one side, I don't want to say cliffs, it's like it's about 30 foot up in the air, that little cliff thing. Gordon chips for tenner, sounds good to me. A bit early in the morning for that though, it's only 11:30. And like my breakfast consists of, after Chinese I bought last night, half last night. Ordering Chinese when you live on your own is a bit awkward. So I sort of do it, make 2 meals out of it. Yeah. So coming up to Clacton Pier. Number 1, North Sea is the official address. And it's the only address in the North Sea that I'm aware of, apart from Sealand. Yeah. Oops. Morning. Nice friendly people about. Enjoying yourself, Semper? So it's a pavilion bowl, bowling alley and arcade. It's alright in there.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I will say about it is the food's a bit shitty in there. Had a burger in there once, fucking overpriced and tasteless. Now we're at the pier. The old big wheel. A little creek down this way. Very busy.
It's looking tabloid, not you.
This place here is new on the left. Only opened the other week, I've not been in there. Looks alright, there's pictures on Facebook and that. Yeah. Just check the camera there. But this is like the main drag along the front. Very nice beach. Looks a bit stony. It's usually quite sandy down here. Quite a few people. Down here, plodding around. A few more little beach huts. Not actually that many down here, I think there's only about 30 scattered along. Little shed, I don't know if they're beach huts, I'm assuming they are. Shoot there. Oh, it's pretty much the whole of the seafront here at Clacton. And yeah, that's it. We come up towards the old Cholby Carvery now. I say that place is hit and miss. If you go in there one night, have a really nice meal, go in there another night, it's horrible. Just pot luck what chef you got on and how busy it is, I think. But I do recommend it, and I don't. It's one of them ones, you recommend it to someone, they go down there and it's a bit ropey. It makes you look stupid, so I just tell the truth, it's hit or miss. Fish and chips here, never had it. Been in here a few times, which is where we go jet skiing in the summer. We launch here, there's a little ramp thing here, it's a bit buried with the sand at the moment. And our lifeboats up there. And it's all good. So, Martello Towers. These things are scattered all the way along here. These houses, like I say, over the back of the site of the old, all these new builds, are the old Butlins, what used to be here. Until like, I think late 80s, early 90s it went, I'm not sure. And yeah, that was Butlins. I don't know why it went down here. I think a lot of it's to do with the old cheap package holidays to Spain. You don't get guaranteed sunshine for a fortnight for a couple of £100. Cheap beer and all that back in the 80s, 90s. It's a no-brainer if you want to go on holiday. Yeah. Let's have a look down here. Let's go up this top bit. Usually I pedal down the bottom, but it looks pretty clear for people. So I'm going to head this way. So yeah, this is the end of the houses, what used to be Butlins. There's a massive one, big dance hall, swimming pools, boating lakes, all sorts was over there. Never actually stayed there as a kid. Obviously I grew up in London. We used to go up to Hopson-on-Sea, Great Yarmouth a lot. That's the old golf course to the right of us. I think it's left, right. Yeah, right. I had to think about that then. And this is actually out of the 2 golf courses. In fact, this is like the Poncy Posh one. I'll go to the cheap one round the corner. I think this place, alright, nothing wrong with this one, it's just expensive and a bit clicky. Yeah, and we come to another Martello Tower. So let's go down. This is where they're redoing all the seawater along here. I don't actually know what they're trying to achieve because it wasn't that bad before. Most councils, as you know, spend money on crap what ain't needed. Seems to have gained a little bit of land here, so maybe they've got some plans to put something here, bring in the tourists, who knows. All like the locals have been told, it's seawall defence strengthening, which, putting a bit of concrete behind it, technically is. But we've got like a plinth there, so I'm imagining they're going to make some kind of promenade walkway along here. Maybe have some little more beach huts. Who knows what they're going to do. Yeah. Anyway. So those are these blue posts going in every so often. So I'm assuming they've got plans to erect something along here. But what? I haven't got a bloody clue. Anyway, let's say to you all now, welcome to Jaywick. Alright, cheers mate, that's alright mate, thank you. Yeah, so we're at Jaywick. We're coming up to the Jaywick Sands Beach Bar. Alright, you're right. I usually slip through that little turn in there, but just for today, I'm going to go right to the end. A bit further down. This is Jaywick Village. Where the old, it's got a reputation, but it's actually all right down here. So yeah, these little beachfront properties down here, you can pick them up for about 150 grand. I think the ones on the seafront, they're not that expensive. One there for sale on Sheens, I might have a look at that myself later. Only actually about 3 miles over the back of here. I'm in like sort of an estate, which is quite a nice posh estate, which is mainly retired people, older people. I'm probably the youngest one in my street, believe it or not. Anyway, way up and down we go. Bit of off-roading on the theme. So these places here though, might look old and scruffy, but look at your view. Coming to summer, the air show, they got it made, mate. So this is like the end of like the main drag of Jaywick, and we're coming to where they're building a new indoor market. And to the right, they built all these new houses. They was half council, half private, but no one bought them because I think they was priced okay, but they was leasehold. So obviously that's why they didn't sell, and obviously the council ended up taking them into ownership and put them into public housing. So we've actually got 8 new council houses with sea views. Oh, here we've got the start of the Brooklands estate. I don't really want to go down there. It's not run down, it's nice, it's not that bad down there, but I've been through there a few times on other videos. What's the point? Now we're going to go along the Broadway in Jaywick and drive there. So to the right we've got the post office, snack bar, amusements, whatever that is, sales and lettings, food bank, charity shop. We've got the old Sheldrake pub, which is now an off licence, and a load of flats to let. To be honest with you, I've seen the builders building them. They look like they just got off the boat, to be honest, and I wouldn't trust living in them. Because as you know, building control only inspects that it's built to the correct size and materials. It doesn't inspect building quality. And like, if you see the labour there, I won't feel safe. But anyway, onwards and upwards, we pedal along the Broadway in Jaywick. So, just houses for a little while. Fast we go. I'm doing 15 miles an hour, maintaining a pretty decent speed. Oh, here we go. We have the Never Say Die pub over there. I was up to that, it's all boarded up and smashed windows. Chinese and chip shop, the Eldo bar. They've changed its name now to the Broadway bar. Premier, chip shop, cafe, Indian, supermarket, hairdressers, another off licence, and this used to be a big arcade. It's now called Inclusive Ventures, which is basically like a youth club thing for the kids, which is good that they're doing something for the youngsters around here, because predominantly most of them around here just lurk about and smoke weed and shag their birds and get them pregnant, and we end up with loads of unmarried mothers, with single parents, you should say. It's a culture brought on by Benefits Britain, hence why they probably filmed Benefits Britain in Jaywick for a little while. Launched the awareness of the place and actually catapulted the council to spend some money. Yeah, so has positives as well as negatives. So where are we now? This is Jaywick Park. Now this is the only park in Jaywick. It's only small, little lake there, old shopping trolley in it, says it all. But yeah, something for the kids. One thing you do find around this area though is kids play out like they used to in the olden days. And like they've got a community around here. It's also got its fair share of wrong uns, but predominantly decent people down here. So let's crack off out the park and head to the other bits of Jaywick where we've got something to look at. We have Nash's, we've got a Crossway garage, yeah, get your car mended, and Nash's Premier, which is like a supermarket. Food, mate. Anyway, let's crack on up the road. The 3J's pub. Been in there a few times, it's alright in there. A little bit clicky. Ain't a bad pub. And you've got Morrison's Chinese shop, chip shop, betting shop. Have to be honest, the Chinese and chip shop there are absolute filth. Don't eat there. So, I'm now heading up. I think this is called, you know what, I don't know what the name of this road is. But yeah. Anyway, that concludes my little tour of Jaywick, Holland on Sea, seafront, Clacton seafront, past the old Butlins, Jaywick along the seafront, through Jaywick. And this is the posh part of Jaywick now, called the Tudor Estate. Look at the difference. Newish cars, nice bungalows, caravans. I have to say, I like it here. Anyway, I'm going to go and pop and see someone I know down here and get a cup of tea, and I'll see you in the next video.